One thing for certain, two things for sure though, there's a difference between being a drug dealer and a hustler. Um, See, a drug dealer is going to sell drugs. He's going to make sure he sells drugs. That's just what he's going to do. A hustler is going to find a way to make money. He's going to shovel snow, take garbage out, babysit, whatever it takes to get to a dollar. It doesn't necessarily have to be legal or illegal. It's just going to be a way to get money. Um, I had considered myself a hustler. At one point in time, drugs was one of my hustles. So I knew how to make money selling drugs, but I wasn't necessarily a good drug dealer. And I know that might sound confusing, but I'm gonna give you an example of why I wasn't really a good drug dealer, even though I could make a lot of money selling drugs. I was like the Robin Hood of the drug dealers, and I was kind of stupid, even though it probably made me a good person to some people. It was kind of defeating the purpose for the consequences that came along with it. See, I would probably buy the food stamps off of an addict, but still feed their kids because I knew their kids were hungry. So I was basically taking a risk and buying the stamps and feeding the kids. Yeah, that was a good thing to do, but I was pretty much wasting my time. My thought was the kids weren't going to eat. I knew what that felt like to be hungry, so why do that to some other's kids? A drug dealer's like, yo, I ain't got time to be worried about nobody's kids. That's for me or my household. So at one point in time, there was a project that I pretty much had. I used to go over there and either myself or my mans from DC, we used to cook up half ounces, half ounces, half a key, whole keys, or whatever, right? In front, different people, whatever, in front of them. And so he didn't charge me that much, but what he would do is whatever was left over, he'd be able to keep, and whatever I paid him. So he was cool with that. And so there was a female who lived out there, and keep her name anonymous, but she would let me, she liked me, whatever, so she would let me use her house. And it was all good, but coming to find out, I didn't know at the time initially, but she was pregnant, and her and her baby's father weren't really talking. Well, basically, it was a scandal because she was messing with two different guys, and she knew who the baby's father was, but she liked another guy too. So there was like a rumor that it was one of those two people. And you know how it be. You don't want to mess up the money. So she let the rumor go. So these two guys were kind of up in the air about who the father was. But in any event, she had that situation going on, and she wanted to keep those lines open, I suppose. But I had access to her house, and you know how street guys are. Run the house, probably deal with her if you choose to. People in and out, you turn your hot spot into the spot. But I didn't want to do nobody's peoples like that. I kind of had morals. Not a good drug dealer. And then when I found out she was pregnant, I definitely didn't want to do that because the fumes. I don't want nobody's kids to be all messed up. So I would I'd give her a couple dollars, so to go get something to eat or go to the mall, or whatever. Have my mans cook up or whatever, clean up real good. That way when she come back, she had a couple dollars and house be clean. But I didn't maximize the situation. And in turn, whenever she got tired, of that, giving me a couple dollars, but you ain't coming up here laying up, holding things down. I'm tired of this. So one day I'm like, yo, ready to come to use the spot. She's like, man, I got a man. I ain't sick of this. So, I lost a stronghold in a good area, which I could have, made a lot of real good money and held on an area. So, not maximizing in situations. I wasn't a great drug dealer. I didn't make drug dealing situations. I made hustling situations. And I let morality get in the way. Um, it probably was for the best though, you know, because I could sleep at night, look at myself in the mirror. I'm happy I grew out of that because now I don't got to worry about trying to be a good drug dealer anyway. And my hustle is no longer a hustle; it's a business. So you know, and I live to talk about it. A lot of my people, they're not here no more. So I don't know. Or you guys out there still in the mindset of trying to be hustlers, dealers, or you growing out of that and becoming entrepreneurs? If you are, let me know. Maybe we could do business. Peace.